You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about this female volleyball player that actually got just crushed by a transgender competitor doing a volleyball match. And I don't think we actually did a video on this, but she actually was hit in the head with a volleyball from a spike. And the person that actually spiked the ball was a transgender person, a biological male. And it was brutal. She actually went down, had a concussion, also injured her neck. And she was actually speaking to politicians about what happened to her and what's actually still happening to her right now. She is still not recovered. She is still suffering because a biological male was actually allowed to actually play in a volleyball game against her, and she got injured. This actually happened in North Carolina, and we know that the House the other day, nationwide, federal government actually passed a bill to actually stop biological males from competing in women's sports. Now, of course, that's not going to go anywhere because the Democrats, they're spineless, and of course they actually control the Senate. And Joe Biden said that he would not sign it into law. These people don't care about women's sports, so women are going to have to fend for themselves. But let's look at this clip here. You're actually going to see her actually take a volleyball to the head and go down. And then she actually gives a speech to, I believe this is North Carolina lawmakers here. But this is Riley Gaines' tweet right here. Watch the clip of Peyton McNabb getting spiked in the face by a male competing with the women. Then watch her testimony she gave today for the first time publicly. I was honored to stand alongside her in North Carolina to continue to fight to protect women's sports. Now, let's go ahead and watch this clip here. And I'm actually going to make it bigger. So right here, that's the trans person right there. Bam. She gets hit right in the head. Right there. Right in the head. So the trans person right there. And it's just me. This biological male looks pretty big, if you ask me. Goes up for the spike. Spikes it, and it hits her right in the face, and she goes down. This is unacceptable, guys. It is unacceptable. This should not be happening, but left-wing politicians, they want this stuff to happen. They want it to happen. They want to injure your daughters. Let's go ahead and listen to her speech here because she's detailing that she's still suffering from this, still has not recovered.
November 1st, 2022, I was severely injured in a high school volleyball game by a transgender athlete on the opposing team. I suffered from a concussion and neck injury that to this day I'm still recovering from. Other injuries I still suffer from today include impaired vision, partial paralysis on my right side.
Wow. Impaired vision and partial paralysis.
Constant headaches as well as anxiety and depression. I was unable to play the rest of my last volleyball season, and although I am currently playing softball, I am not able to perform as well as I know I have in the past because of the injury. My ability to learn, retain, comprehend has also been impaired, and I require accommodations at school for testing because of this. I could go on and on about how this incident has affected my life, but I'm not here for that because I'm not here for me. Because for me, I know that my time playing is coming to an end. I'm here for every biological female athlete behind me. My little sister, my cousins, my teammates. Allowing biological males to compete against biological females is dangerous. I may be the first to come before you with an injury, but if this doesn't pass, I won't be the last. The North Carolina High School Athletic Association policy states that it allows participation and interscholastic athletics for all students, regardless of gender or gender identification. It is the intent that all students are able to compete on a level playing field in a safe, competitive, and friendly environment, free of discrimination. Clearly, that does not include biological female athletes. My ability to compete was taken from me. Having to play against biological males is not a level playing field and is...
Wow. So there you have it right there, guys. She's still suffering right now. Vision problems, partial paralysis. Her brain function seems to be messed up. But yet you have politicians out there that are calling for this stuff to happen. Democrats are doing this. They don't care. Every single Democrat in the U.S. House of Representatives voted against protecting women in sports. They voted against it. And this woman right here, this young woman right here, is suffering the consequences of having to compete against a biological male. This seems like assault to me, guys. I mean, that was a brutal blow to the head right there. A brutal blow. But politicians on the left, they don't care about this. They don't care. I mean, this is a culture war, folks. And I actually have a video up on the network channel talking about the transgender issue as well. That'll be actually dropped later on. But man, nobody is out there protecting the women except for the women. And I said it, guys, that the women, they're going to have to be unified. And the problem is they're not unified. This is why not much is really going to change, you know, at least on a national level. Statewide, yeah, it could. This is the problem, guys. I did not know that she was suffering this much. Actually, I believe this is probably only like the second time I've seen this clip. But this is the first time she's actually given her story about the effects of actually getting hit in the head with a volleyball because a biological male thought it was cool to go and play against the females. And once he spiked that ball, it was lights out for her. Concussion, neck injury. Now, mental function doesn't seem to be right. Can't see right. Partial paralysis. You heard it from her yourself right there, guys. She's suffering. She is suffering. This is sad, man. I wish all the best for her. She says she's playing softball right now, but she said that she's not performing as well as she know that she can because of what she went through. Sad, guys. This is really, really sad. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.